Hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name is Jason Newland and this is Let Me Bore You to Sleep. And today, I'm going to do a jigsaw. I'm going to do a jigsaw puzzle. Yes, I'm turning back the clocks of time and becoming a 5-year-old again. I'm going to do a jigsaw puzzle. Mind you, I don't think I did a 500 piece when I was 5. 35 maybe. So this is the picture I'm going to do. If you can see that. I find it difficult to actually get the good... In fact, what I'll do, I'll get rid of that. It's a bit loud. There you go. That's the picture I'm going to end up with. So please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. This video is available on YouTube. Also, it's available on at least an hour. The first 59 minutes will be available on Instagram and TikTok. And all 6 versions of this recording as a podcast will be available on all the main podcast hosts under Let Me Bore You to Sleep. And you can also listen to them on my website, jasonnewland.com. I do believe that covers everything. My YouTube channel is Jason Newland, Let Me Bore You to Sleep. You'll be able to find me with either of those. And there's over 4,000 videos on there. There's even old stuff so long ago that I actually still had hair. Hard to believe. So, by the way, if you're wondering what that is, what's my hand? But I was putting up the soundproofing. And I was trying to get this stuff off, and my nails, my thing scraped across the wall. So yeah, the other one's okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I did actually do a jigsaw puzzle. It was a Marvel's jigsaw puzzle with all the major Marvel. I think it was the End Games. That was quite a few years ago. Let me put this here so I can just see it a bit better. Oh, come on. It won't stand up. Stand up. Really? I thought it'd stand up for me, but it's not. Oh no, I dropped some on the floor. These are way too small. How am I supposed to... I dropped at least one on the floor. I've got to be careful because Vinny will probably eat it. If he knows it'll upset me and annoy me, he'll do it. That's how he works. Little bugger. Right. If I remember rightly, it's been a long time. Don't we do the outline first? So I'm going to see if I can do this within 2 hours. So I'm going to save the outlines. Where can I want to save them on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. So there you go. The outline. So get rid of the ones that aren't the outline. 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 that was the last time I remember doing a jigsaw puzzle. Really was, I think it was around 2022 or something like that. And then the time before that was when I was a kid. I haven't done a jigsaw puzzle since I was a small child. Okay, so that stem, so we're going to keep those. I'm figuring that once I got the sides, the outlines, and done that, I can then divide the rest by colours. So, like the sky's going to be blue. All the dogs are pretty much a different colour. If you look at that, they're not like all the same colour. It's really hard to get this balanced because the way the iPad is, it's kind of at a slant, so we can cover this. I wonder if it'd be better if it was like further away. I don't know. Should we try it? This is a bit better. This is a bit better. So I've got more room to manoeuvre on the table, because I don't want to do stuff out of shot, if you know what I mean. Mind you, I remember when I was a kid. I barely remember, but you know. Sometimes I do a jigsaw puzzle. I don't know if this has ever happened to you. And an elephant runs through the room. Very distracting. No, you know, you get to finish it and like there's a piece missing or two pieces missing, and you're looking at the jigsaw puzzle thinking, no, that can't be. How can it be missing? And start looking in the box and the bag, and then looking at the puzzle again thinking, have I put two pieces where only one piece should be? And how would you even do that anyway? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Right, let me put these here so you can see them. So they're the edges. These are the ones, so I'm moving them. Maybe that'll be easier. Do the ones without the edges first, because there's more of them. If you think this was a good idea, please let me know. If you think it was a really silly idea, or maybe not quite as interesting to watch as I thought it would be, which I think is probably going to be the case, then also let me know, please. Especially if you're watching on YouTube, leave me a comment, or if there's something else you'd like me to do instead of a jigsaw puzzle, because I'll be honest, I think sometimes, because my podcasts are about me talking, and I think it'd be nicer for people to, well, just to have something a bit more interesting to look at other than my face. So here you go. A middle-aged man doing a jigsaw puzzle of dogs. Yay! These pieces are way too small. Really, I'm gonna struggle with this. Just, I can't. Like, I'm like that. Can I see what it is? I know it's brown. I can see it like that. I can see it's brown. But I mean, it could be, looking at the picture, it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different places. Shall I put that on there so you can? Oh no, it's not going to work. Yeah, I'll put that there just so you can kind of see what the image is supposed to be like. That's it. Now what it's going to end up like is possibly a different thing altogether. I'm just wondering if I could do this in 2 hours, because after 2 hours the iPad runs out. The thing runs out after 2 hours, so, or just under 2 hours. So I'm not going to be able to spend ages and ages doing this. Although 2 hours is quite a long time, isn't it, I suppose? Especially when you're on the toilet with no toilet paper. Did I tell you about a time I got stuck in a lady's toilet? It's not as weird as it sounds, although it does sound quite weird, doesn't it? Well, I used to have this job, and it was in a nightclub, and at the end of the night, all the customers had gone, and usually the staff had gone upstairs, so I was like the last one to leave. And I used to just check the toilets and make sure everything was kind of okay, not blocked or anything like that, just, you know. Now my little luxury of the night, which does sound a bit weird, but I like to have a good night poo. And it was just, yeah, peaceful, because there's no one around. Couldn't really do it during the night because there was always people about. And like, well, I don't know about now, but back then there wasn't really a lot of places for men to go poo-poos. Loads of urinals, but you know, it wasn't really catered for men for bowel movements. Maybe there'd be one toilet, or maybe two toilets, and the rest is urinals. So, and the toilets were, but they weren't, I'm not going to go into detail, but they were not usable at the end of the night. They were, if they were a house, they would be condemned. But they were salvageable, you know. They could be cleaned and, you know, got back to thing. But on that particular evening, they weren't usable anymore, other than just for wee-wees. But there was urinals there anyway, so I couldn't use the men's toilets to satisfy my evening urge of, you know, my last evening poo. Because when I got home, the thing is, because I rented a room in a place, and I didn't like to make too much noise because I wasn't getting home till 2:30, 3 in the morning. So, because when I go to a poo, when I have a poo, I like to play the trumpet. And so I thought, okay. So I decided, you know, I'd have a little routine and I'll go to the toilet there. But I couldn't do it in the men's toilets. I would if I could. If the men's toilets was alright, I would. But generally, you know, normally it went fine. But on this one evening, I think there was a party going on, or people were getting ready to go out for a party or something, to a nightclub, another nightclub. And I'm sitting in there, you know, just relaxing, getting my music ready to read it, because I like to rehearse the music in my head before I actually start playing the trumpet. And in comes, well, two females. I knew who they were from their voices, and they were staff members, and they were just talking. And I thought, no, because in all fairness, I was about to trumpet myself. And so I had to kind of keep very quiet. And the longer I left it, I should have just said, "Oi, I'm in it." That should have been what I should have done. That, you know, if I lived my life again, that's the only thing I'd change. However, I didn't react quick enough. and they started talking way too quickly. It's like, I thought, okay, I'll just, oh, excuse me, because they weren't going to the toilet, they were just doing their makeup or something at the sink, like in front of the mirrors. So I didn't feel like I was infringing in that sense. But normally, at that time of night, because there's toilets upstairs, there was no reason for anyone to be down there. It was just my little time of solitude. And they started talking about things that I shouldn't be hearing, as it were. Just, about other staff members and about their private lives that they probably didn't want me to know they were saying. So at that point, I couldn't sort of shout out, "Oi, I can hear you." So I just kept quiet. And they were in there for ages. Ages and ages. And I was like, come on, please. Please leave. Now, you'd think that would be the worst of it. The fact that they were in there for ages and, I didn't get caught. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just using a toilet. And it was out of hours, we were closed. They shouldn't have even been there. Should have been upstairs or left. I was just checking the toilets, making sure everything was okay and everything, and relieving myself of the evening's pressures. And then they left, and I thought, brilliant. I didn't say brilliant out loud, but I did think to myself, well, okay, it's a long time ago. I can't guarantee that I can exactly word what I thought. I mean, it might have been a different word to brilliant, but it's. I was relieved. I'm pretty sure I was relieved. And just as I'm ready to kind of do what I went in there for, all the lights went off. So the lights were at the bar for the whole club. Now, I'm the one that used to turn the lights off. That's kind of, it wasn't like part of my job, but it's just something I used to do. I used to kind of check everything at the end of the evening. Once everyone was gone upstairs, I would just, check the toilets weren't blocked or anything like that, because that's not good to leave that over the weekend, is it? And then I would, and if there was a mess or anything, I'd just tidy it up, clean it up, and then I would then turn the lights off at the bar and go upstairs. Maybe grab a bottle of beer or something and go upstairs and either join the rest or just head home. So I'm sitting there, all the lights went off. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what the worst part of it was. I mean, I couldn't read the music to play the trombone or trumpet, whatever it is I had. Keeps changing, doesn't it? It's almost like I'm making it up. It was literally pitch black. Could not see a thing. There's no windows in that room in the toilets. It was just completely dark. I think there might have been like a fire thing with a little light on it or something, which is just, so there was something there, but it was, yeah. So I had to get up, get out, go out really quietly, walk to the bar, and then turn the lights back on, and then just rush back, because I still needed to accomplish my targeted objective. I forgot there was cameras in the bar. So yeah. Anyway, that's a different story. So I go back down, and I'm thinking I haven't got time to play the trumpet. You know, some things you've got to accept. Is that was a defeat. It's like, okay, I haven't got time to play the trumpet. Let's just get on with the matter at hand. Let's just, you know, try and complete this particular journey. And just as I was finishing, you know, doing what I was doing, again, I'm not going to go into details. It's not that kind of podcast. You know, don't do toilet humour here. The lights go out again. So someone's come in. I didn't hear them because I was concentrating. Sometimes when I concentrate, my ears seem to just lock up. It's I guess it's multitasking. It's not always been my thing. I mean, this is difficult now. I mean, look, I'm trying to do this, dividing this from that and that, and talk to you at the same time about a really, really important story. Meaningful, life affirming. It's hard to be this to do this all at the same time, you know. I'm trying to change lives for the better, but at the same time also attempting to do this jigsaw puzzle, or at the very least set it up. And I might only get as far as doing the outline today, and I have to come back to it tomorrow. I've got a little bit of tinge of excitement though doing it. I don't know why. Whoops. I don't know why. Perhaps it's a novelty, isn't it? I mean, I could be just sitting here doing finger puppets or something like that, and that would probably be interesting for a little while. Or rolling up blue tack, making little snowmen out of blue tack. Or, I don't know, drawing pictures of sticks. Does anyone else do that? Stick pictures. That was about the limit of my art, was doing stick figures. In fact, my teacher told me that I did the worst stick fingers ever. Stick figures? Stick fingers. And I said, like, why am I even in the art class? Because it was compulsory in the first 2 years, I think, of school. Everyone was in art. We did painting, drawing, all that stuff. And I mean, I didn't know at the time that my art was this. My art was verbal communication and being really boring. Mind you, if I said that I'd never been called boring before, that would be a lie. But you know, when you're at school, you just assume that teachers are just joking with you, don't you? Da, 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 da. So yeah, I had to find my way out again, and at the toilet because the lights were off again. I couldn't believe it. I had to turn them on again because I needed to wash my hands. I'm one of the rare breed that wash my hands, and then when I came upstairs, people were looking at me like, "Where you been?" Just nowhere. Why are you holding a trumpet? No reason. I mean, some people are just like, oh, they want to know everything, don't they? Want to know everything. Well, I'm afraid I am not the oracle of everything. I cannot give all the information about every single thing that's ever happened in the world. We just want to know about the trumpet, that's all. Nope. Sorry, I don't offer that service. Oh, look, this is going well. I reckon this whole jigsaw puzzle will be done in about half hour, I reckon. Look at this, I'm going through it so quickly. Although my arm's getting a bit tired because I'm having to lift it up. Oh, I'll do my left hand now. Did you know that I am semi-left-handed? I am semi-left-handed. I use my left hand for certain things and my right hand for other things. So I use my left hand for using a remote control. Did you know that? Did I ever tell you that before? It's true. It might sound like absolutely unbelievable, but it's real. So I use my left hand to use the remote control. That's my left hand. Where is it? There it is. Can't get used to these cameras. They're like pointing in the wrong direction. They're catching up. I've got the video on the screen so I can see what's being filmed, but I'm kind of not in the picture at all. At all. Ooh. Right. Oops. So nearly done. So I use my left hand when I'm carrying things. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I went shopping, but if I'm carrying stuff, I think part of that reason is because I injured my right shoulder about 20 years ago. Really, I say really badly, but it was really painful for a long time. But it wasn't a bad accident. All it was is I stood up. So I moved into this new house, well, not a new house, but a new address for me, with the Buddhist community. And it was 2005. So this would be 2005. And I was having a conversation with one of the people that lived there that I knew. Well, I knew everyone, but this is someone that I'd known kind of quite well. And, you know, we were just having a quick conversation, and then I got ready. I said, oh, I'm going to go to bed now. Bye. And he said, well, you don't have to say goodbye and you're going to bed. You know, you don't have to announce it. I said, I wasn't announcing it. I was just letting you know. He said, yeah, but you can do your own thing here. It's not, you know, you don't have to sort of tell people or ask permission to do anything. Just, it's weird. He changed his mind when I ate all his food. It's like, well, that's something you want permission for, is it? Okay. Right, look, this is the outline. This is the outline. So that, I'll try and get it fitted. So I'll move these over there. That is, the thing is, I'm going to be doing it, it's going to be back to front, so you're not going to be able to see. It's going to be the wrong way around for you, but hey, never mind. I can't help that. I'm doing my bestest. So that can go there. So I'm going to move this over here so I can have a little look at it. That's there. You've got to have the corners, the 4 corners. So that's another corner. That's another corner. And where's the other corner? Anyone? Can you see it? Can you see the corner, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, there's got to be 4 corners, isn't there? Because it's just, well, it's not a square, but you know, it's one of those long squares. Wish I'd gone to school. Wish I'd learnt some stuff. Oh, where has it gone? How can there not be four corners? I can't believe this. I've been ripped off. There's not four corners. There's only three corners. There's not even any point me even attempting to do it if there's not four corners. What is the point? I'm completely perplexed. I like that word. I'm going to use that word more often. Perplexed. Perplexed. Yeah. I suppose if I'm going to use it more often, I need to try and find out what it means. Well, I'm not pleased with that. Oh, okay, that's a picture. I thought as part of the cardboard was broken. Nope. So this has only got three corners. Is that possible to only have three corners? Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. Look. So we got, this is the corner at the bottom of the picture. That's a corner at the top. I'm trying to do this. It's not. Okay. So that's a corner there. Oh, what? I just dropped. Okay. So that's there. Oh no, that's not a corner. That's just a straight bit. How did I get that wrong? Oh no. 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 Someone's messed with this. That wasn't like that before. How can it change in front of my eyes? That's very unusual. I don't get it. Why? How's that just suddenly? I mean, there's four corners, isn't there? I mean, even I know that. There's four corners. Yet, there's only three corners. I mean, I thought I only had three corners. Then I found another one. I'm like, brilliant. I've got all four corners. I don't know why I'm telling you that because you were here when it happened, but. Unless, of course, someone's just joined this part of the video. It's possible. Maybe someone thought, well, I'm going to wait until it looks like he's got all the corners ready, then I'll watch it. And now you're disappointed. Where? This doesn't seem. I mean, there's a chance. There's definitely a chance that the corner is in that bunch there, and I haven't got it off. Look what I found. Oh no. It's just sometimes they hide. Like the corners, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to go through, so the green, corner. So go to green. So they're the green corners. Not the corners, but the edges. So the green edges, white edges. I mean, I need a green, like, it looks like it's like a tree or something. So if I go for green there, another green there, another green there, green there, keep them separate from all the lesser ones. See, found it. Oh no. Yes. There you go. It's almost like I'm inexperienced with this. So there we go. This is kind of where we are now. So we've got the edges. So this is the bottom, this is the top, that's the edge, and that's the edge. Now it's going to be bigger than that, but it will still be interesting to see where the green goes, because I'm guessing this is going to go there, and that's going to go there. So I'm just amusing myself, sorry. Let me have a look. I can tell. I'm trying to get back into the brain that I had when I was a kid. That kind of well, you know, there was a time I used to do this. There was a time I used to make this stuff. So what I'll do, right? Okay, if we go for green, this. Oh, look, that's it. See, it's all come together now. Now I need another bit with a yellow bit, green with a yellow bit, green with a yellow bit, yellow bit. Oh, what about that one? Yep. And so I need another bit black, bit of yellow, bit of black. Green with a yellow and a little bit of black. Green with a yellow and a little bit of black. No. I mean, maybe. Nope. I mean, there's always a chance. There's a chance that, you know, I might not have got all the edges. Excuse me. Oh, so this one, I'm going to think, well, if I want to do this, that one there, I need to find something that goes, because it's not just about the picture. Well, it is about the picture. I mean, I actually have completed a few jigsaw puzzles in the past where the picture's not right, and I've just ignored it because I figured, you know, I spent so much time in my life doing this. It's like, I'm 10 years old. I can't waste my time doing stuff like this. Right, let's have a look. I'm thinking. Oops, this looks like something that might go in there. Nope. There. Nope. There. Nope. Is it? Nope. There. Nope. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, found it. There we go. There we go. Fits perfectly. Look at that. I think this is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. It's weird, isn't it? I was surprised. I never thought I'd be happy again, but then I discovered jigsaw puzzles. Oh, nope. I don't know. No, that is right. That's the right one. Because of that, you see. Although I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty certain it is. This looks like it might. Nope. But nope. It was getting hard now. It's getting much hard. Oh, this one. Yep, there we go. Done. That's good. Which means this would be a little bit easier because of the wonderful things she does. There you go. That fits. I know it looked like I was forcing it in, but it does fit. Yeah, it does. Stop judging me. And then it's getting to the point where there's very few other options. That's like, that's not the one. That's definitely not an option. What about this? Nope. What about this? Nope. It's a bit disappointing. This was going so well. I actually thought, I don't like to brag, but I was starting to think that I'm probably the bestest jigsaw puzzle person ever. I mean, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'll just let you assume whether or not it's, it's completely true and obvious. But, so I've got some more green stuff here. But something has to go in that bit. There. I wonder, maybe that is it. Maybe I'm not giving it the correct... No, it doesn't even fit. That doesn't fit. That doesn't look right. No. Maybe... Oh, maybe because that's part... Yeah, that's the one. That goes in. And... So now I have to find a bit that fits in there. No. See that seems to... Nope. I don't like this anymore. It's really weird. I was really enjoying it and I was having the time of my life, and then suddenly I realised this is going to be complicated. And I don't know if I've got the time or the patience. Okay, I'll try and be patient. I'll try. This might be... Nope. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I didn't realise that. Actually is. Strange. I didn't expect that, but it's got an overlap. So now, if we go, you have to find one that goes in there. That is quite... I don't know. Getting tired. I might end up falling asleep doing this. It's a little bit tiring. A little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit. See, this definitely looks like it's going to go there, because there's that. It seems to... Unless I've just put the wrong piece in. Let me have a look. The problem is I can't see it very well. It's a little bit too small. So that's not the one. It's completely different, isn't it? Completely different. Unless, no. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone pear-shaped. See, I never understood that expression. What's wrong with pears? What people got against pears? What's wrong with a pear shape? Do you know what I mean? It's like, why? Well, what's the attitude? What's your issue, man? What's your issue? I just realised maybe if I looked at the picture, it might make it a little bit easier. I forgot about the picture. I've also realised that it's raining today. It's proper raining. I'm changing the subject now because I realised that this is not going well. Yes, proper rained. Oh, it's rained before. It's not like I'm surprised it was raining. Like, oh, really? It was raining? I think this might actually be supposed to be there. Nope. No, it definitely is there. Is it? Yeah, because there's blue on there as well. So it's gone in the right place, and it fits perfectly, like some would say a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah. I shouldn't make too much of a big deal, because some of there might be more pieces from the edges that are actually still in the jigsaw puzzle pile there that I just, missed, because there was a lot to go through. In fact, I just found one. There you go, that's an edge. Oh, and another edge. This is ridiculous. All I'm finding is edges now, and that fits. Look, that fits together. Who'd have thought? So quickly, out of the blue, managed to find an edge. If I look at the picture, let's have a look. I think I've done quite well on that one. That's quite good. I'm not there yet. Admittedly, I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I'm. Oh, this goes there, doesn't it? See? Yeah, perfect. Okay, maybe not. Perhaps it goes there. No. This is annoying. Oh, maybe. Nope. Just trying to think if I can get rid of some of the others. So then I know, you know what I mean? It's like, oop, nope. Ooh. See, this seems like it's going to go together. So, okay. So there's more flowers there. Where? Okay, this, look at that, look, I found that. I'm very pleased with that. I'm quite pleased with everything that I do, really. I think sometimes it's good just to acknowledge your own brilliance. You know what I mean? Just to... I mean, not everybody wants to call themselves a genius, but I think everyone's got genius within them, but it's just not necessarily going to be the genius that they want, you know? I mean, if I could choose my genius, it would be as some kind of scientist or astrophysics, brain science, mathematics, something like that, where I was being able to create cures for illnesses at the atomic level, kind of just do something amazing like that. But instead, I'm just, genius at jigsaws. And talking absolute. Come on, no, don't say it. Don't be rude. No, not rudeness. Not rudeness. What is this? What's going on here? That don't even make sense. Now these two bits seem to go together. These two bits seem to go together. These two bits seem to go together. Nope. Okay, fair enough. It looked like it did. I mean, maybe if I come back tomorrow, That's done. That works together. That's good. That's together. Good. I mean, no. Okay, maybe not. I'm off camera there. Make sure I get on camera when I'm doing this. Nope. As that goes in there. Nope. I just figured that it makes sense to try and get some of them done. Do you know what I mean? Just like get some of the stuff. See, the more of the edges that I get put together, even if it's not like all on one side, then it leaves less edges to do. And the less edges there are to do, the less edges there are to do. Yeah. That kind of made sense to me as I was saying it. I wasn't impressed with the last part of the sentence. I'd like to have another go at that. Maybe I think if I do something a little bit different next time, if I was gonna repeat that, I'd probably say something a little bit different, but I think it was okay though. It wasn't terrible, was it? But I don't think it was gonna win any literary awards. Jason, what's a literary? You know what I meant when I said that. But go on, say it again. No. See, this is wrong because it's not even... I don't think that's even correct. That doesn't make sense. Nope. I wonder. Why wonder? Ooh, maybe nope. Oh, look at this. I keep forgetting there's the other edge as well, isn't it? Look. See? That's there. Maybe that's just it. It's just a lot longer. It's just very long. And that's the edge. It's like the two edges. No, it doesn't seem to be doing it. Maybe. Look. Yeah. Oh, look, this will go in. No. Oh, that looks like it might be the right one. No. Oh, what a shame. I was so looking forward to that piece going in. You know when you're doing a jigsaw puzzle and you really feel like you get a real sense that, I don't know how to explain it, like a real proper, like, that's going to go in, that is. That's definitely going to fit. Like, no doubt about it. There's no possible way that it's not going to fit. Now, how could it not? There's that certainty that you have. You know when you get your first skateboard when you're a kid, and I think kids of all ages, like throughout, the last 50 years have been getting skateboards. It's not like, I don't think they're as popular as they used to be, but it's still fun, I guess. But getting on the bike for the first time, or a skateboard, or skates, or ice skates, and thinking that you're not going to fall over. That complete optimism that doesn't last long. I suppose some people do stuff like that and never fall over, but I haven't. I remember when I first learnt to ride my bike when I was 7, just before I was 7 years old. And my dad bought me a bike. We just moved in with my dad, and Oh, this goes there. Look, look, look. Yes. I'm so pleased about that. This, I think, goes in there. Look. I know it's just sky, but in a way, isn't sky the hardest part to put together? Because they all look the same, don't they? All the bits kind of look very similar. Yeah. Now, I'm prepared that some of this stuff might not be correct. It's possible. You know, I'm not going to... I think it's okay. It's okay in today's world to sometimes make mistakes. It doesn't have to be perfect. And even though I could probably do this in about 10 minutes and it would be perfection every time that because I'm so good at jigsaws, how are you going to... how are you... I can't just say this out straight. How are you going to learn anything from it? So I'm teaching you how to do a jigsaw puzzle, and if I just do it straight away, it's like you're not going to learn anything from that. So by me pretending to make mistakes and pretending to try and fit bigger pieces into smaller holes and to completely forget what it is I'm doing, it can give you confidence that maybe you also could learn to eventually, after many years of practice, maybe a few years of preparation as well, to challenge yourself with a 500 piece jigsaw puzzle like this. I'm not saying you need a degree to get to this point of even attempting it, but couldn't hurt. So let's have a look. So this is... okay. So I'm realising something. Okay. I think this might actually be that top part. So if I move it down there, that's the top. That's the top. Ooh, look. Nope. Oh, go on, just get in. Nope. So where would this go then? Because that's definitely across the... yeah, it's across the... no. Really? How big is this? How big is it? I don't think this jigsaw puzzle is going to fit on the screen, So that's it. So I'll put it there so it kind of fits on the edge. Okay. This goes there somewhere. I'll move this out of the way. Bum 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 bum. Dibbidi dibbidi dee 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 pee 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 pee. I need to look at this picture. So there's a butterfly, but that's not on the edge of the edge. It's the edge. There's an edge of a. Oh, this bit is at the bottom. Anyway, so that's definitely at the bottom. So that will be kind of over here somewhere, but I'll just leave it there for now. So I wonder what can go into there. Do you think maybe this? No. Maybe this? No. That seems very strange. I'm thinking, bear with me on this one, I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, potentially, I didn't get all of the bits. So this is bugging me because I'm looking at this. Oh, there's a bird. It's a bird. I got ya. And there's another bird next to it. So this bit here, you can see that on the end, the little bird thing. So that's in the sky, but that's pretty much most of the bird. The other bit's just a little bit. So I need to find another little blue bit that has the beginnings of something else. I'm thinking there. Yes, found it. It just shows you that maybe looking at the image is useful sometimes. Because I've realised I've just not been looking at the image and I don't know what I'm building. Do you have any idea how many things I've broken over the years by just opening the packet and trying to switch it on and use it without even no instructions? Because I don't like instructions. I realise they're useful sometimes, but other times they're just annoying. Oh, I found this. I know where it goes. It goes just there. And I think this probably goes there. Yes. Be honest. Those of you that kind of follow me and you've been listening to me or watching my videos for a while, are you surprised at how talented I am at jigsaw puzzles? Is this surprised you that I'm able to do this? I mean, it's something that a lot of people don't have the ability to do. And you know what I just realised? I've lost a corner. I had a corner. I had all four corners. 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth corner gone? It's disappeared. How can it just disappear? I mean, you saw it. I saw it. There was definitely 4 corners. And now it's gone. Completely just took off. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right. It goes on the edge there. So we need something between that one and that one. I think that will be the final piece that takes it to the end. I think. Let's have a look. Maybe this one looks fine. That looks very much like it's going to fit there. It does. Does that fit there? Nope. It says more to go. Another blue bit. That's no. Wow. Okie doke. I'm surprised at that. I mean, you may be surprised as well. I mean, it might be very hard to really fathom that it hasn't all come together yet. But I decided, as I'm teaching you, this is a learning experience for all involved, really, well, except me, because I'm the expert. I thought, if I took my time, if I rush through it, as I said, it's not really going to be that much use to you. But if I took my time and talked it through, and maybe we can discuss other things as well, put the world to rights, as they say. And I can't find the piece. Why though? Why? I don't understand it. So that definitely has to go there. No. Yes. Yes, it does. It has to go there. Or I'm not sure if it does or not. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Definitely goes there. So there's a piece that's missing. I mean, there's lots of pieces missing, isn't it? I guess, if you think about it, but it just doesn't make sense. I think it was a good the way I kind of decided to not just stick to one piece or one side and do all four sides, because I don't know, I think it shows the level of professionalism, I guess, maybe. Okay, right, so right, nope. I'm thinking, really am thinking that maybe, look at that, nope. I need something that transfers from, nope. That's, what am I doing? Oh yeah, that goes there. You can't see it, can you? So it goes, I don't know if this is all going to fit on the thing. It might not. I don't know. I might have to rearrange the camera. I don't know. Do you think I'm going to get this done? I mean, I've got a bit longer to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in one session. If I'm, if I'm slightly honest, I don't know if I'm going to quite get it completed. Oh, this looks like it goes there. No, this like it goes there. No. Okay. I reckon they might go together though. Does it go together? Yes. So those two go together. I've just got to figure out where they go. What's next? Where do they go? Unless that's not, no, it is right. Are you sure they don't go together? Does that go on there? Yes. See, I'm doing it gently. I mean, I'm not saying, there is a chance that maybe I might have the wrong bit stuck together, because, just because it goes together doesn't mean it's supposed to be together. But what's another bit there? Good, look. Ooh. I wonder. Wonder if this. No. This is not going to fit on there, because there's this and then there's this. This literally is not going to fit. I'm going to have to get a wider frame. But you don't have to see the whole thing, do you? It's all just a matter of with this picture. I don't think it's a photo. I don't think it's a photograph, do you? This morning, well, it's been raining all day, right? I don't know what the time is now. There's a time, 1:55. It's been raining all day. And I took him out about 9:10, just after 9 o'clock this morning. And it was proper coming down. I was prepared to get soaked, but Vinny wasn't. He weren't having none of it. He pretty much, he's dug his heels into the ground the whole way. I couldn't even get him into the park. So he didn't want none of it. I mean, there's been times in the past when he's been walking around the park and I'll be getting soaked and he don't care. But today, no thanks. No thanks. Maybe it's because he just got out of bed and he was like not all cozy and comfortable, and then he was looking at the window, and I said, do you want to go out? And he's like, really? Do we have to? Can I just stick my bum out the window? It's like, no, Vinny, that's however funny the idea that is, the visual, we're just like, no, we can't do that. Right. The camera's gone a bit weird and the laptop's about to run out. The iPad. So, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. I will continue with this. I promise you. I will. I don't know if I will, but I think I will. But I'm not going to touch anything. So when I come back, it will be like carrying on. So thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you do deserve to be happy. Lots of love. Bye. Na, 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 na.